One. Hello. David, do you want to do the intro again?
Why, hello and welcome back to another episode of what are we calling this? I forget. I am sorry. I don't remember. I just
Unscripted.
drew a blank. Unscripted. As you can tell, it's not scripted because this shit just happened immediately. That's how you know it's authentic.
A really good acting.
Today we're talking about Jesus, good not me. Today we're about Red Dead, well, not well, more specifically, Rockstar games and their rise and fall.
And the rise again. Yeah. Bless you.
All right. Well, let's get into it. Tyler, you've had more experience with Rockstar games than I have because I
Yeah.
just started off in I want to say Red Dead, and then GTA 4, tail end of GTA 4, as in like GTA 5 was already announced and everybody was gonna get that game. So it was Red Dead, GTA 4,
Yeah.
and then Red Dead 2. That's my experience with Rockstar games.
Mine goes
Tyler, what's
goes
yours?
from GTA 3, San Andreas. No, it'd be GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, GTA 4, Red Dead, Red Dead 2. Yeah. A little bit more.
Yep. So
Let's start with GTA 3
how
then.
about you start? Yeah, I was about to say, how about you start off with your experience from the very beginning
Then
of
you
what you started?
intermingle. GTA
Yeah.
was not a bad game. You care to play as a silent protagonist. Not a terrible game. A good game. A little bit there. Then it goes to Vice City. Then your character is a voice character who's played by Ray Liotta, who does a fabulous job, in my opinion. Made the game really good. Or better. And I think there was flying, or at least boating. Like, there was more options to do in that one. Then you have San Andreas, which blew up the map. So I'm trying to remember. It's like that one just felt like it had a lot of options. You're like, oh, you want to be a gang leader? Okay, start a gang war. You want to fly? You can do that. You want a boat? You can swim? Yeah, you can do that. It's cool. Then it goes to GTA 4. Then it's just like yo, no airplanes. I'm just like, what happened between now and then that there are no airplanes? It's like what the fuck?
9/11, from what I remember.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it just kind of killed the immersion. It's like, why can't I fly a plane? So yeah, why were their
You
parachutes
get
first out? Like, that was when the game felt it was more serious. Like, they were going for a more serious game versus San Andreas is kind of more like, you're a gang leader. Okay, that's what you're doing. I felt like it was more tongue in cheek than GTA 4 was like fucking dead, cold, serious. Like, oh, hello, I'm Nico Bellic. I'm trying to live a new life in Liberty City with my cousin, Roman. Then you have like fucking Red Dead, which does a good job.
I'll say one of the things that I loved about GTA 4 compared to GTA 5 was the death mechanic. Like everybody has a story about how their character got blown up and hit 15 different buildings on the way, or 15 different things on the way down,
Oh, you
and it was just funnier
motherfucker.
than shit to watch.
I was trying to get a fucking my treasure. Now
Oh,
I
I am
can't.
sorry.
Now I can't help you. Because I'm all the way in fucking Ainsburg. So, yeah, like, that's one thing that's kind of missed between GTA 5. The fact they're kind of making each game serious, more serious. Then, like, online, they're just like, fuck it. Like, GTA 5 was a good game, but at the same time, it just wasn't that good versus Red Dead. Like, the online, like, everything that they promised wasn't really promised. Like, we were
Wasn't held
promised,
up, yeah.
yeah, it wasn't like the stock market that they say is like, you could, run the stock market. That never happened. Heist, yeah, it took 2 years. And between like 2 years, one of our friends died. So play that. So, like, Amos was supposed to be in the game at one time. That never happened. I mean, sure, I have a flying car, a yacht, two
Yeah, but
bunkers, a
how long did it
facility.
take you for that to happen?
About 3 years. I ever got ported over to the Xbox One, which is kind of
So three
ridiculous.
years from launch date. Like I understand the lifespan of a game, and yeah, kind of trickle it out, but still, that's
If you promise heists in the first like 2 weeks, you could in the first GTA Online trailer, it's like rob a store, or if you're feeling ambitious, rob a bank with your friends.
well, if you're gonna do the bank with your friends, then at least make it better than what they had, because the hype for it was just astronomical, and the delivery was. I guess the problem that we have from the rise and fall from it was GTA 5 onward, because Red Dead did like I remember I played Red Dead all the way through. So I played that, and that was a oh my god, this is a great fucking game. I am a cowboy. I feel like a cowboy. I Rockstar has officially like earned my trust off of the games that I have played. They're gonna fucking they're gonna they're gonna care. They're gonna do me good, and they're gonna allow they're gonna well not allow, but they're gonna like I can trust them.
Yeah, like I feel like the online was kind of like just tacked on. Didn't feel like it was the main priority versus like Red Dead Online. Felt like it was like okay, we gotta put more money in this. It needs to be more polished. It needs to be more story.
Which I would say then they learned their lesson from it, which is a very
Yeah,
nice thing to see.
yeah, it was. But
Because it's like, okay, so here's the problems that we've had. Here's what the complaints are. Let's look at the fucking online lobby. Wow, it is just toxic. No matter what you do,
gonna
you're
get
not
mowed down.
going. Yeah,
I mean,
doesn't
because
matter what you do.
I
You're
guess
just
with
fucked.
I guess with GTA 4, I found it was pointless because everything that San Andreas had, like it's craziness of San
Wait, four?
Andreas. Yeah, it was for me. I felt like it went kind of downhill, in my opinion.
Okay, Liberty City, yeah.
Because yeah, San Andreas was like you could fly, parachute, do all these things. Then GTA 4, you're like, oh, you can hijack a helicopter, but you don't have a parachute. There's no planes. There's no like grabbing territory, which I found kind of cool and fun. Was you could establish your territory. I found all the cool gameplay mechanics of San Andreas wasn't in 4. I found to be disappointing. Like, but they add more game mechanics such as flying into GTA 5, which was nice. But the storyline, I didn't
They
feel
already
like it
had
was that good.
Anakins, though, didn't they?
I mean, you couldn't fly in GTA 4 with the airplane. You could fly with a
But could you
helicopter.
fly? But could you fly in GTA San Andreas?
Yeah, you could fly airplane jets. You could even get
So they
like
already
in
had the mechanics. They just didn't update it because of, I mean, reasons. But I mean, it's
the in fact GTA
like the
5.
reasons were because nine.
Like the storyline for 5 wasn't that good. I feel like it was like movie scene, movie scene, movie scene, movie scene. Where it was like, okay, I want to be playing a game, not watching a movie scene. It's like that's what I kind of felt like I was watching, which is not a bad thing, but it's just like, okay, I get it. You like the movie Heat, good movie, but I'm not watching the movie. I'm playing a game. Just kind of. But then the online got wacky, which was not terrible. Kind of like being, I guess a government agent. Then Red Dead, I felt like the storyline for Red Dead was actually superb, and the online story seemed like they have a start in mind, which is nice. I mean, overall, I feel like if you learn from your mistakes, like kind of Rockstar did, it's like, okay, we need kind of a better thing we're doing with online, which is fine. But we just keep doing the same shit over and over again. I'm not gonna name companies. You guys know who I'm talking about. You guys all know
We
who I'm
already
talking
talked about them once before.
about. Yeah. So if you just like meh, it's like I would
No,
give
you're gonna
any
buy it
game.
because shit. Yeah, that's why we're gonna fucking buy it.
It's like if you're willing to fix yourself, it's good. I'm glad with it. Like I just won't buy your next game. But if you fix it, like kind of like, I was really gonna get Red Dead, but all my friends were like, "This game's pretty good." I'm like,
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't. So with from GTA 5's launch, they had the worst launch I've ever seen anything
8 hours getting
up
to
to
an
that
online
point.
server.
Yeah, up to that point, I'll say. So that was I was like, what is this bullshit? Like the game's
It's like,
out, right? I
you guys
spent
know you're a big
how
game.
many hours downloading this?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Why
and you
can't I
wait two
fucking play?
weeks before you played online too.
So the hype's already fucking there because we played the storyline. Story mission was good. The storyline was good.
Yeah.
So it was all like, okay, I'm happy with this. I can't wait to play this with friends. That's where my mind is. I know it's not going to be exactly that, but it's like that's where my mind is. We're gonna fuck off. I'm gonna have fun with friends. I'm gonna fuck off with friends. Well, finally comes around. Nobody gets in. Fucking nobody gets into play. So we had to wait like another week, 2 weeks to even play that with friends. Like to play online with friends. And then not even anything, not all the features are released at that point. It's like, okay, so how long are you going to make us wait for all these features? This is a little bullshit. All you're doing is just PvP matches when I want to just be like role playing with friends on this game. This is in the lobbies in and of itself is just fucking toxic as shit. Like,
Fuck you.
Why?
Like, Jesus
At least what they
Christ.
did have is private servers, right?
Yeah, they
Private
did.
lobbies. That was which is something they got rid of in Red Dead 2, which is kind of annoying.
I heard they might add
Because
it back.
up until I think they should. Well, I think they should, but then if you want to earn the money, then take away the game mechanics of hunting,
True.
right? Or certain missions that will allow other players to attack you. Yeah, take those away, but you can play in a private server or lobby. That's kind of what you're doing, right?
Yeah. But I feel like they've learned
reason
from the
why.
mistakes. Like, add mechanics in there a little bit better. Okay, finally get my treasure map. But I feel like they've learned most of their mistakes.
Yeah, and they fixed them, from what I can
Yeah.
tell. There's a couple like nitpicky things here and there, but like if you want to get nitpicky with anything, you're gonna fucking be there all day going, well, I don't like this. These colors don't match up. This is bullshit. Blah blah blah. And you can literally spend fucking how long?
Probably
Just-
forever. We probably spend
Yeah.
2 or 3 episodes just be like nitpicking games. Being like, see this
Yeah,
fucking
so-
rock right there? It's not good.
Yeah, this rock is a piece of shit. Well, maybe
I mean, but like, okay, let's get. I guess kind of let's stay on Red Dead. This game felt it was made for this gen. Like when I look at a forest, look at that fucking shit. I feel like I'm actually in a forest, not like when I play Skyrim. It's like this is a large forest. Skyrim is a place of forest. Tell me, why? Oh shit, that's Cougar. Why?
yeah.
Why?
It feels
Oh,
like
it's dead.
they're actually out to kill you.
Yeah, like, cause like over here, this is like what Skyrim was like, where it's like there's like 10 trees. You're like, this is not forest. This is a clearing with some trees. It's like the cities I go to actually feel like a city. Everything more like, okay, this is the size of a city that should be. This is a Western frontier town. Yes, this is what the size should be. Like, it all makes kind of like, it feels very immersive.
Rather,
like.
yeah, everything that is supposed to be
Like, this is a
what
city.
it's supposed to be feels like it's supposed
You're
to
like, oh
be
yeah,
what it is.
this is a fucking city. There's like 15 different fucking streets I can go on. I can get lost in this bitch. It's not huge, but I still can get lost.
Right. I will say that it's a little bit Rockstar has a little bit easier in this game because you're able to actually there's only like a small little outpost towns, right? There's
Yeah.
not a lot of city type of things, but they have the landscape they have to deal with. And the landscape feels like the landscape that they're described or that they're trying to make.
Okay, that kind of reminds
So-
me is GTA 5 is like there's this big giant city, but this doesn't feel like they say anything I could really do in, I guess, Los Santos. It's like, cool, I'm either in the city or I could go out in the country where there's sandy shores. I don't really have reason to visit Sandy Shore
To go to Sandy Shores, yeah.
Paleto Bay. There's no real reason.
Well, and the part that gets me is that most of the vehicles or like the enterable like
Cool.
places that they had before are out in the desert or out in the country. Like in the city where you'd think all the buildings are, no, they're just big ass squares that you really can't enter or do anything.
They look
with.
nice. They're big.
Yeah, huge, fucking huge. But
It's huge. Huge.
you can't do anything in there.
Not really. No, but in this game, I feel like there's playing more. Like, I could be just going, Rebecca.
Oh, you enter in more buildings than you can't. It feels like.
Yeah, there's good.
Maybe not in the city, but like there's.
Like when we go to Valentine,
That-
there's
that's
a good
reasonable.
4 or 5 billion so where you could go into, like, police station.
Right.
I like that. I like being able to feel like.
In. Yeah, it's not just like a select few areas where you can enter in, but more often than not, there's going to be a place where you can enter into that town, that random house out in the middle of fucking nowhere. You got about a 60-40
Out in the
shot
boonies.
of being able to actually enter. Yeah, you got a 60-40 shot of being able to actually enter that building.
Yeah, because I think that's what's like. I was looking for a ranch. I mean, I was near a ranch. I'm like, well, let me investigate. Then I just went through the front door. I'm like, oh, shit. Didn't know I could do that.
They actually let me in the door. That's cool.
Yeah. Like, I guess the best way to describe me and David is we like to feel like we're immersed. Like, it's like in Los Santos, we're just like, okay, I'm a person that's not really living here. I'm more of a visitor. It's like,
Right. And oh my god, one of the best details in this game, not
is it
GTA 5,
horse
but-
shitting? No, I'm kidding.
Well, no, that's
that thing needs
yeah,
to stop
that,
shitting.
That one right there.
He has
Yeah, no, that's
dysentery.
like fucking dysentery across the land.
It's bad.
Yeah. There is a mechanic that you can enter into stores, right?
Yeah.
And you can go up to certain things and buy them right there and then.
Oh yeah, like
So,
off
or
the
you can
counter.
go up to cheaper. Yeah, go up to stuff. It's like, oh, there's a carrot. You can pick up that carrot. And you can buy that fucking carrot. And I'm just like, whoa.
Whoa.
If I want to really get into depth RP this shit, I could. The game has allowed me to do that. As before, when I'm trying to RP in GTA 5, too fucking bad.
Too bad. It's
The only thing that
building.
you got is that you're able to fucking do a private server. That's it. That's
true.
about the only thing that's got going for you. But in Red Dead 2, I'll say the word like public servers. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But you really don't run into people that. I mean, you do, but you really don't
Oh.
though. Like it's just you could also pass it off as an NPC. Or if they're just running around, they're normally doing their own thing. They're not trying to fuck with you. You're just like, okay. Before it used to be that way. At the very beginning, it used to be like, oh, there's a motherfucker.
Yeah, get out of here ASAP.
I got the guy on me. Like he's in my vicinity, guys. Oh, okay. Well,
Mow him down.
group, and then yeah, basically, just because you did not know, there was no way of knowing if that person's just gonna gun you down because the transfer over was. Okay, so Rockstar servers are fucking, you go there to go ahead and just be toxic. So if it's an open server, which is all Red Dead is, they're going to be toxic. So you shoot first, ask questions, that's it. And it just turned into a shit show, and they finally implemented something that works really well. Which is if you're a toxic player, you turn red. And everybody can see that you're red.
Yeah.
And so you can see that person, you can go, oh, I'm going to stay away from them. If not, then you just aren't on the map. Before it was, I think, as well, it was before you weren't even seen on the map. It was you're seen on the map, but you're seen as good. And people
Yeah.
were kind of exploiting that, and so they just decided, okay, you're just not going to get seen.
Which works better in my opinion.
Yeah, no, this one, the way, this iteration is perfect. Works perfectly fine, because then all of a sudden they just show up, and you're like, well, I mean, I didn't see him there before, and he's not red, so he's clearly just doing his own thing, so I'm just going to let him be. Oh, okay, I'm not doing anything, and he's not doing anything, we're just going to pass by each other and that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe wave, maybe do somebody's. If you're fucking within somebody's camp, and they just shoot you. It's like, okay, you deserve that. So a lot of it's just, okay, common sense. Don't fuck with people. Right.
Yeah.
Simple as that. And now there's like a thing if somebody's going to fuck with you or not.
If they're red. I mean, GTA Online
Yeah.
had that, but just no one really cared.
I mean, yeah, you get to see him immediately. Woo. Or whether he was red or not, I don't know if that it's buddies over there who are just gonna come in and fuck me up as well. They're not red, but here they come. So I guess a little bit of that happens here as well, but that's normally, I'd say that's the exception to the rule, right? Unless
Yeah, I
you're
kind
being
of feel like.
toxic, and everybody is aware of your toxicity.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just looking for this fucking treasure. In the fucking mountains. The weather feels better too.
West
Like,
Virginia.
the weather just.
Actually, that's not in this area.
Not even close. But overall, I feel like, this is how you should, like, this should be at a level of every game. You should kind of hold to this standard. If you're a AAA studio, you should be holding to this kind of standard graphically well, weather-wise, like, engine-wise. So you should hold to this kind of standard. If not, then it's like, what the fuck you doing? What you doing, boy? I mean, I feel like it's kind of probably everything. Or, I guess we could do one more discussion is, with how Rockstar has done their treatment of games with this one, David, what genre would you like to see them go into next? Like, they were supposed to go into, like, a espionage game. I think that just died, though. It's called Agent. I already have one in mind.
I don't know about any genre. I think they
I mean, or time period.
I mean, realistically, they have their bread and butter, right? They've got
Yeah.
GTA.
But what would you like to
and then
see,
they have
though?
Red Dead.
What would you like to see them explore?
I don't know if I want to see anything else.
Would
Because I kind of
like to see them do, like, a mafia kind of game where you're more criminal? Like, again, like in San
you know what?
Andreas.
Well, that's kind of.
Like, building a criminal empire. Like, actually see it go
Well,
up.
I guess they've tried that with GTA 5. But if they actually do it correct, and you want to do the 40s era, then yeah, that would be kind of cool. Kind of upgrade your car a little bit more.
Yeah.
Put that Rockstar flair on it, like LA Noire, right?
Yeah.
And rather than just story-based driven, but actually have it like, multiplayer driven as well, and do that. Except for rather than being a detective, which I didn't play that game, have it be
It was not bad.
have that one be where you're actually the mafia. That'd be kind of cool. I'll say that would be kind of cool.
I wouldn't mind if they did a
And then-
Cyberpunk one.
Mafia friends.
I think I'll probably enjoy that. Okay.
Are they making Cyberpunk 2077?
No, that is being done by CD Project Red or Red CD Project or whatever. They made The Witcher. So, and that one, I'm going off a little bit on a tangent, is Cyberpunk 2077 is supposed to have a multiplayer, which I'm quite interested in seeing how that they would do it because they've never really done a multiplayer game. So, I guess in closing, probably is Rockstar, keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on fixing your mistakes.
Doing a good job of bringing back their name.
Yeah.
And realistically, their name wasn't totally slandered, but they lost respect.
Yeah.
And then they earned it back. Like, okay, we know where the respect was lost. That was also microtransactions. I'll say that as well. Like, something we didn't touch on.
Okay, let's talk about it before we
Microtransactions.
go.
The game was heavily right. The GTA 5 made the huge switch over to streamlining the microtransactions, where everybody
too much
leaning
microtransactions.
towards that. Yes, so the game was broken unless you bought it or grow a way to where you could not possibly. You'd be spending like 20. You'd be full-time job playing it for a game. That's just bullshit.
You probably have to play every day for like 3 months straight. which no one really wants to do. But
But in Red Dead 2,
seems
they
kind of
did
better.
not. They have grinding. They have microtransactions. They have grinding, but you're able to earn the money back, like you in a reasonable amount of time. A little bit of grinding, but you you're good.
It's not a terrible amount of grinding. Like if you got a couple friends play with, you'd be all
Oh yeah,
good.
you can make 1,000 in a day, easy, and that's plenty of money. I mean, you can go through it real quick, but that's plenty.
Of
Yeah, that's
cash.
plenty of money for, yeah.
Yeah. Just keep on making the good games. Don't fuck up, or else we'll be there to criticize you. So, you got anything else in closing there, Stonewall?
Nope, that is it for me.
Yeah. For this one, we ain't that harsh. We're kind of just happy that they're doing good.
Hmm.
There's no real reason to criticize it, because, well, they've kind of fixed everything, so there's no point yelling at them for things that they've already fixed.
Really, yeah.
So, you guys need to know what to do. Stay fancy. Please, just stay fancy.